The Sun and the Wind. One day, the sun and the wind were arguing about which was the stronger. They couldn't agree about it. At that very moment, they saw a man walking along a rod on the earth down below, and they made up their minds that each would try to make him stop walking. The wind tried first. It blew loud and strong, but the man simply pulled his cloak close to him, drew on his hat, and walked on. Louder and stronger blew the wind, but still the man didn't stop. Then the wind drew in its breath for one last mighty blow, but the man simply tightened his belt, grasped his cloak firmly, and then, with his head bent forward, he forced his way along. Then came the sun's turn. First it removed the dull clouds that the storm had caused. Then it smiled down on the earth below, and the land felt the gentle heat. Then the sun smiled more and more, and it shone more brightly than ever. Soon the man had to take off his cloak and then his hat. Then he began to wave his hat to and fro like a fan. The sun smiled more broadly than ever, and in the end, then man had to stop and take shelter under a big leafy tree. It was a proud sun that set that night, for the great and strong wind had to admit that the sun had beaten him.